Of course, Jardok and I are not the only ones residing in dimension Omega 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 000001. 4 others are in our ranks. They come from various corners of life, some more questionable than others. Nevertheless, they have proven their worth and their loyalty over many missions. Xanson was, and still is, a very good associate of mine. We worked together on more than one occasion on his homeworld Zovar in dimension Gamma Gamma Omega Alpha 021943. However, before he joined my group permanently, he had a life-threatening accident. What was supposed to be a simple snatch and grab for a fast-acting bioweapon turned into a firefight. While we were able to retrieve the bioweapon, it came at a great cost. Whether it was bravery or desperation, he put himself in front of the bioweapon container as it was in the air. It broke on him, releasing the toxic material. Once it was out of play, the organization that created the weapon saw no reason to keep shooting and abandoned us, leaving us to deteriorate. Good thing the body I had at the time was inorganic. I had to act fast. Unfortunately, I did not have a spare body, mechanical or otherwise, so I had to build one using existing plans. The one I chose was the Vaki from Metronui in dimension Alpha Beta Gamma Delta 000001. Fortunately, the operation was a complete success. Before the bioweapon incident, he was a happy man, a loving husband, and an enthusiastic biochemist. He was warm, inviting, and easy to talk to. Most importantly, he was an idealist. Nothing could stop him from doing what was right. Most of that changed after the incident. He became cold and withdrawn. At first I thought it was just a trauma and getting used to a new body. As it turned out though, it went much deeper than that. Whatever the issue, he never told me about it. What hasn't changed though is his conviction. If anything, it grew stronger as time went on. He reminded me of another man. Hopefully he doesn't become consumed by it. Despite all the changes, both physically and psychologically, he is still a top-notch biochemist. With the right materials, he can make almost any type of drug, sedative, or toxin. That expertise also makes him a decent medic. Through the millennia of learning the anatomy of various species, he can patch up almost anyone. Of course, in that same amount of time, he and I have made some improvements to his body. While he has the 2 modes, he can also fire energy blasts from his mouth and swim underwater. His body is also composed of a sturdy non-metallic alloy with the strength of iron. However, the inner mechanisms of his body have very little insulation, so any sort of jerking motion risks internal damage. His weapons are a pair of staves that fire stun beams and can cut through most materials. A Swiss Army knife of a person as I've ever saw one. I know he didn't choose this kind of life, but I'm glad Xanson has found a new purpose. After all, adaptation is always hard. I doubt he'll ever get used to it. Just as I never forgave myself for putting him in harm's way. Together, we monitor and explore the ultimate frontier, seeing things that can be scarcely imagined. Together, we make sure that the stability of the multiverse remains intact. Together, we are the Travelers.